Well, hello folks. Today's Saturday and I'm off again on another motor camping trip. I'm about to arrive at Fairfield Lake State Park and we'll be staying overnight again. It's going to be similar to Mission Tejas motor camping trip in that it's just an overnight from Saturday to Sunday, and hopefully it doesn't get as cold, but it's going to get pretty cool tonight. So we're about just a short distance from the park, and we'll be pulling in shortly. Hello.
How are we doing?
Good. I've got a reservation.
What's the last name?
I think we're going to stop here and have a spot of lunch. Here I am about to have some lunch. Nothing special. I forgot to pack a lunch today. I packed supper and I packed breakfast for tomorrow, but I didn't pack a lunch for today. So I had to stop at McDonald's in Fairfield. And I can tell you, was not very impressed with the McDonald's there. For one thing, the service took way too long, and this is what they gave me. This is a crispy chicken sandwich. Look what's inside. 2 sad looking pickles and no lettuce, no tomato, despite the fact that the picture shows lettuce and tomato. Beautiful day today. It's about 62, 63 degrees right now. Perfect. I've got site 39. Hopefully that's a good site. I'll be going there after I finish eating my lunch. There's the bike over there. Cook's Ferry. Campsite 37 to 100. I'm at campsite 39. Let's see what it looks like. Hopefully it's a heck of a lot better than the one last time. I know it's going to be better anyway. Now, I think it's this side. Yep, this is 37. Oh God, lots of people across the way. This is 39 here. Oh, here I am at my campsite 39, Fairfield Lake State Park. Got here about an hour and a half ago, set up my tent and just relaxing. It's a nice breeze. But the thing is, the people across the road are blaring their music, so luckily the music isn't too distasteful, so I'm half listening to their music, I suppose. But campsite is pretty good. I'll show it a little bit later on. It's nice and flat and there's good space all around. Tent is not on top of the fire pit, so I might have a fire, even if it's a small one. I've got a couple of equipment that I'm gonna trial this time and I'm gonna include in the video. One is my CPAP battery. I've used it at home before in bed, but this is the first time I'm going to be camping. I'm in an electric site just in case it craps out. I can still sleep, but I'm going to be using the battery tonight and seeing how much it needs to be charged up tomorrow, because once I can prove that I get at least 2 good nights sleep out of it, I can then start getting primitive sites and not sites next to these people around here, you know. So that's one thing to test. And the other thing, tonight is going to go down fairly low again, and the other thing that I've got is a one of these foam sleeping pads. It's supposed to be insulating, and I just put my hand on it and within a few seconds I can feel warmth. So I don't know, maybe it might be too warm, but after the experience last time, I don't think anything will be too warm if it goes down to 36. If it gets too warm, I'll just pull it out, that's all. I did not bring the blow up sleeping bag pad this time. I just brought that thing, got it from REI. I'll do a product review a little bit later on, maybe in another video. So those are the 2 main things that I'm going to be trying this time. And other than that, I'm going to look forward to a nice supper and a nice breakfast in the morning. I'm not hungry yet, but when I do get hungry, I've got chicken, leftover chicken from yesterday, and I've got some vegetables I'm going to saute and some mashed potatoes. So that'll be a good supper. And tomorrow I've got a couple of eggs and some bacon, and I'm going to make some bannock. So that should be good. Fairfield Lake, as seen from the path along the lake off of the Cook's Ferry campground. Got a little leftover fire going on here. This is wood left from the previous camper. I was gonna warm up my chicken over this fire, but it took too long to get going. It's going now, but then it'll have to die down to work with the barbecue, so yeah, forget about it. This is what I've got on the go. Chicken from last night's supper. There was lots of chicken left over, so I just decided to bring it rather than cook something from scratch, and I got some vegetables on the go. And in this little cozy that Donna made for me, I've got my pot with mashed potatoes in it, staying warm. There's a mashed potato here, and there's the finished product. Carrots, celery, mushrooms, sweet peppers, leftover chicken, and mashed potato. Beautiful sunset as I warm my feet by this little fire of surplus wood from the previous camper. Free wood. Eating a yogurt, and I'm gonna have a coffee afterwards. Coffee's made and it's getting cold, so I gotta hurry up. But that sunset sure looks nice. This morning we'll be making some bannock to go with my eggs and bacon. I'll put a link to the recipe in the description below, but basically it's flour, baking powder, a little bit of salt, and I just poured a little oil there. I'm going to put some water in it, make it into a dough, and then make the bannock on the frying pan. Got the dough made, and now I'm going to divide it into 2 pieces, flatten it out, approximately toast size, and then start frying. The bannock got caught on one side a little bit, but that's okay. I had the stove turned up too high, but it looks like it's coming along pretty good. Well, bannock is done, and I'm going to start my bacon and eggs now. Put these 2 in the cozy. Breakfast is served. 2 pieces of bannock, 2 eggs, some bacon. Well, I just finished having a delicious breakfast. It tasted a heck of a lot better than it looked. The bannock was great. Not my best, but it was pretty good. Now I'm having a cup of coffee, Folgers, and instant, of course. Last night I got down, well, this morning early I woke up to 42 degrees, and it was a pretty good sleep. It took a long time to get to sleep because I went to sleep early, but once I did, I didn't wake up until 2 o'clock to use the washroom, and then went back to sleep, and then didn't wake up until 7. It was a good night, fairly quiet. These people that are next to me that you can probably hear in the background, they got quiet about just before 10 o'clock, I think, and so it wasn't too bad. And then the rest of the campground was good. The people across the way left last night, probably about 9 o'clock. I don't know what happened, but they were going fine until about, I don't know, 6 o'clock, and then they started to break camp. It took them about 3 hours, but because they had a lot of stuff, but they're gone. So today is going to be a nice day. It's going to be a little warmer than yesterday, and I'm probably gonna finish having my coffee and then start breaking camp. The tent still needs to be put away. All the stuff inside is still there, so. Well, I'm all packed up and ready to go, having had a great stay at Fairfield Lake State Park. Bike is all packed up and site is all clear. Nothing left behind. I'm gonna get some gas in Fairfield and then hit the highway. Like I said, it's been a great stay here at Fairfield Lake, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks with the RV. But for now, this is all from Motocamping. For now. Talk to you later.